AFP Chief Catapang is urging lawmakers to make an ocular inspection on the site where the bloody Mamasapano incident took place. A visit to the site will give the Solons the idea on the hardships faced by soldiers and policemen on a difficult mission and why it was hard to provide artillery support to the beleaguered PNP Action Force troopers. More details from Freddie Abando.
The joint House probe of the Committees on Public Order and Safety, Peace and Reconciliation of the Mamasapano incident was done in executive session. It was a marathon session that started at 10 in the morning and was expected to end early this evening. This is the final hearing to uncover facts not covered by the Senate and BOI inquiry reports. It will greatly help the Justice Department that will lead to the filing of charges for those responsible for the botched Mamasapano mission.
Whatever we have here, at the end of the day, we'll just have to send this to the DOJ or to the Ombudsman. Wala naman kaming magagawa dito except that, of course, since this is in aid of legislation, it will probably have some effect on us, if not a big effect on how we vote one way or the other on the BBL. Yun lang. Pero insofar as the idea of seeking justice for all of the victims, that is the value of what we have here, is that there are sworn statements that can be availed of by the Ombudsman or by the Department of Justice.
Nothing new has been brought out insofar as the executive session is concerned. There has been no data disclosed which would affect national interest.
Speaker Feliciano Belmonte rejected again the move of the Makabayan bloc to invite or send questionnaires to the president. Belmonte stressed the result of last week's hearing and today's executive sessions will be sufficient to answer concerns on the president's orders for the PNP Staff Force mission to arrest Malaysian terrorists Marwan and Usman.
It's so easy to say that, but if they will only take the trouble of going over the records in the Senate, going over the records in our own hearing here, going over the public records of the president, I think all of this have already been answered. All of them have already been answered. Andiyan na yung mga answer. I think they just want to embarrass the president by asking him here.
In the meantime, AFP Chief of Staff General Pio Catapang proposed an on-site inspection for the two committees where the firefight between the PNP Special Action Force and the group of MILF and BIFF fighters in an encounter in Mamasapano. Catapang stressed it will give members of the House a better appreciation of the incident, the terrain or the landscape where the firefight happened, the deployment of forces by the AFP in response to secure the extrication of the trapped PNP forces. However, the invitation was not entirely endorsed by members of the two House committees.
Gusto po namin ma-settle na itong issue for once and for all at wala po kami maisip na ibang pagkakataon para ma-address ito, if only to go there and see the battlefield sa kasabihan namin sa military. So we are inviting our congressmen and the senators to go there. We will provide the security, we will provide also the aircraft, and we are also inviting the IMT, the CCH, MILF, local government officials, and of course our others to join us so that we will be able to settle this issue once and for all.
It might help, but at this particular time, I think it would be a little bit late, considering investigations have been made by various bodies.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.